is, what it do, man? It's your boy CWitdaSkii, CC with the skis, man. Hey, here back with another video, and today we're here back with LA Noire, man. Hey, we're back with LA Noire. You know, we back with that Throwback Thursday. Throwback Thursday. Yes, sir. Throwback Thursday, we back. I missed last episode, bro. I missed last week. I said Throwback Thursday was back, and I missed last week. Might be busy, but anyway, man, we're finna straight back into this, man. Let's go. All right, the white show slang. I'm tripping. The white shoe slang. Y'all know I can't read. Chill out.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task
I need to figure out what game I'm gonna play next on Throwback Thursday.
On the hill,
I'm not sure.
Downtown or Fremont Avenue.
I'm not sure. No, I've been thinking about
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Hopping in.
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case.
I don't know.
Right?
Might be another Rockstar game, probably. I don't know.
Sam is taking
Or something else. We're gonna look.
I
know what game I really want to play?
Fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, California.
Kane and Lynch. I don't know if y'all know what that game is.
As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send there.
If I can find a copy of Kane and Lynch 1 and 2, I'm gonna plug 360 up and play that.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it gonna stop?
Lit. I ain't played that game in a minute. Is that our car or is this our car? Oh, this is our car. Hey, you drive.
Can you drive to this one?
Yes, sir. We're not driving no more.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
Yep,
you know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are
hey, yo!
reputation.
Hell, driver, man. He's better. He works
Getting
than
a
me.
vicious
all these arrests on your record are
hey, yo!
Killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
What are we doing now?
Really?
And besides, landing
turn
a
your
big
lights
fat
on or
marlin
something,
is
my
more
guy.
impressive
What's going
than an
on?
ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps.
oh
You
my
can't
God.
always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first
Maybe
base.
I need to drive you. Y'all seen that? That was some BS. What was that? Anyway, y'all leave in the comments some games y'all want me to play for Throwback Thursday, man.
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Huh.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
Jeez, man.
At least she was left clothed.
Yeah.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Jeez. Alright, at least we got a clothed one, bro, this time. All you gotta do that editing up, bro. It won't take me that long to edit, bro. Usually it take me about 2 hours to edit that stuff, because I gotta have to go through all the scene and try to cover that stuff up.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Interesting. Alright, look at that dome of hers, bro. Can we look at the dome? Going back to that. Why can't we look at her head, bro? Look at that big ass fucking knot on her head. Nothing on the arm. What, size 10 shoe again? Ain't that what we looking for? Ugh, that sound is disgusting, bro. That sound is absolutely disgusting. Is that everything, bro? Okay.
Find anything interesting?
Size 10 shoe.
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Interesting. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, pocket.
This isn't what we're looking for.
You crazy, man. You crazy. I would've. In my pocket, oh God. Crazy work. Finders, keepers, losers suck. Skirts. He didn't skirt up out of here.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Yeah. Nice observation, Cole. Nice observation, Cole. Is this guy the first officer on team?
You're clear to work, Detective.
Corn, what we got, man? The tech? What we got going, man? I got some?
I don't know what I can tell you. We'll have to talk later.
Tech?
Not now, Phelps.
Okay, whatever. Oh my God, here come this. Oh, there's a lady. Never mind. I lied. I thought that was that guy from what, Ace or whatever the other division
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton,
Hi,
Catherine
Mrs.
Barton.
Barton.
I live just across the way.
All right. What do you got for me?
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
What? All right.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help.
All right.
I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
All right, ma'am. Whatever that was about. All right. Let's talk on the phone.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective.
Calling it a hobo camp is crazy, bro.
There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thank you.
We gotta start saying homeless outpost. You gotta start saying homeless outpost or something, bro, because hobo encampment is crazy, bro.
You can drive.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Where are we headed?
To the laundromat. Don't hit no cars this time like you did last time, sir.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written onto them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, all right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
All right. Supreme Laundry. Yo, what's going on?
At least the rain
Sir.
stopped. You can change back
Sir,
into
you
those
work
white
here.
bucks now.
Sir, you work here? No? Sir, hey, excuse me,
Phelps
sir.
and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
All right. Sir, you got a name?
You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
All right.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
What number we looking for? F1363. Vice, that's what I was trying to say. F13. 1363. 1363.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
T. Terrellson. Alright. I think we should go to the house before we go to the home in this encampment. Won't that make sense? I think we should go to the house, bro. I'm driving this time. That other guy can't drive.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait.
I don't know why I thought it was. I just knew I wouldn't have to drive that long. Knew I didn't have to drive that long. Let's go. Emerald Street. Emerald Street. Alright. Excuse me, sir. Oh man, the kitties. What's going on, sir?
Hello? Yes?
How you doing,
Detectives
sir?
Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Sad to say.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Terrellson? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
I don't know if you want the kitties to hear.
Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Terrellson?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night.
Oh my God, Mommy!
We're very sorry for
Oh my God, Mommy!
I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Terrellson, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
Dang. Dang. Dang.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
That can't make that happen.
Terrellson?
She's dead.
You got nothing
He's
to
not
hide.
Superman. I'm sorry. He can't bring her back to life. He's not a necromancer. I'm sorry.
You want to hear something funny, Terrellson? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules him out as a suspect.
Oh.
Need to check if she was a regular.
All right. Why is this foot down?
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Right. That guy look like he in a mafia or something, boy. He look like he'll get your ass gone for real. She came home. Yeah, too.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Okay. It's just on the floor like that. Whatever. I guess. Whatever. Let's talk to the girls, bro. Not gonna lie. I don't think there's nothing gonna be in here. Brooch.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Have you ever seen that going on? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. We're not gonna do that yet. Can we talk to the girls?
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Uh-huh.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Sorry.
So she went out without her handbag?
Interesting.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Hmm.
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Okay. Do we have a size? Oh.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
Size 8s. Size up. That, oh, fishing. That's right. Is that a pipe? Whoa! No. That's what I thought it was. I ain't gonna lie. At first, at a first gander. Okay. Why wouldn't we be able to come through the back door?
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Ooh. Not a good look. Where's their vehicle at? Where is their vehicle at? Well, she probably had the vehicle. If that's the case, then he needs to report it stolen. Okay. Rope down. Unless she came home and left.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Circumstantial.
Alright. Okay, there's something else. Where is it? Might answer the phone, see if that clicks, triggers it off. See if that triggers it off.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks, ma'am.
Alright, still clues somewhere. It's gotta be outside. Still some clues somewhere. Where's their car at? If we know where their car is, then... Oh, jacket. Oh. The jacket right there is bloody.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Oh, wait. No, it's bleeding. Is that it? Okay, that's it. I seen it, but it didn't trigger when I walked past it, bro. What was that? That was a little weird. Anyway, sir.
For the record, Mr. Terrellson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Is that what we had? That was what we had. Anyway.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
Okay.
I think you're lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife? How do you expect to prove that?
That rope?
Your wife was strangled with triple braid rope. The bow line from your boat is a perfect match.
Look, I know this looks bad. I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact that I let her go.
Huh.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Barron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Interesting. Talk to Rita.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Spill it, Terrellson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
That's a lie.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
The jacket. And where jacket you got in her?
You were out in the rain.
Yeah, where jacket?
Soap, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me.
Hey, yo.
Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Where's the car at
Thanks
now?
for answering our questions, Mr. Terrellson. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life.
You know the way. You can drive.
Let's go to hobo
Where
camp.
exactly are we going?
Let's go to the hobo camp.
Believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Let's go to the hobo
I think we ought to
camp.
investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
Always bother. I fought. Where's my wife? Nobody cares about me. I took a
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. Do you know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here.
Look at these people.
We should follow their lead. These guys can wait.
Okay. Whatever. Well, I wanted him to drive, but it is too late, so. So we did that. We went here for no reason. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa, whoa. Yes, sir. Baron's Bar.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
2 club sandwiches. Thank you, waitress.
All right.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
All right.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
Hey,
the likelihood is
you're
that
lying.
whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
All right.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
She was murdered, Benny.
Okay.
Brutally murdered. If you like this lady, you should give us something.
You telling me I'm not cooperating? Watch it, pal.
All right. Whatever.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
That's him.
LAPD. Don't make me chase you, shitbird. You can't let the son of a bitch get away.
All right. Poppy. Really.
Go, Phelps. Get after him.
Let me hop over, gang. Come on now.
Come on. We got a ride. Get in and drive.
I understand.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Oh, y'all see that? Oh, my mama.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Oh,
Listen,
man.
a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Come on, gang. Just let me run over a fence, bro.
He's showing you how it's done.
Shut the fuck up. I almost did that because they won't let me
Don't
run
go to
over.
sleep on me. Get me back in close.
They won't let me run over a fence, bro. Come on, gang.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Ah, man, that should have been,
Let's end this farce.
All right, got him. I've had enough.
Let out the whipping, man.
Hands behind your head.
Hands behind your
Okay,
head.
Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
Why'd you run from us?
I have a choice in this.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
Hey,
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
Interesting.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault.
Oh, take him in.
I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
All right.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat.
Fat.
Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
All right. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa, whoa. Sorry.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thanks.
All right. How did our car get here? That's funny.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station.
All right, we need
now
to hit
heading
that.
west on 7th Street.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
Gotta look for a taxi. We're looking for a taxi. Gotta look for a taxi. We're looking for a taxi. Gotta look for the taxi. Gotta look for the taxi. Look for
11K, yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
Roger that.
Where's that cab got to now?
In over there. Looking for a cab.
11K, further on your APB on yellow cab number 3591. Vehicle identified at Reggie's Cafe, heading north on Whitmer. KGPL clear.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's Bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It was a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
Got him. All right. Okay. Central Station. We got 3 people we gotta talk to, don't we? Oh my gosh.
He's in interview 2.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning.
I don't know, man.
You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrelson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrelson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to the base.
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30. Got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American 249. I went past her place. She jumped off and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro.
Interesting.
The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
That's not how I'd put it.
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
Interesting.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Interesting.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, detective.
These cases get
Got
longer
a message
and
for
longer.
you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
All right.
What now? Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
We need to take the depot out right.
3 suspects in the can and 1...
Whatever. Oh, I wasn't trying to skip that either. My gosh. I'm all over the place. What's going on? Dun, 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 dun.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
All right. Thanks, Mom.
This guy's kind of
We'll need to run the loop.
we're not going to drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
Oh, now I can see the map. Dang, I didn't realize this map is this big, bro.
All-American 7-4. Let's go get him. This could be a long trip, Cole.
Or it could be a short one.
And here's me without my hip flask and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to kick off the drive in high spirits, Rusty. Comments like that put me in just the right mood for some legwork.
Touchy.
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, Phelps. You're just as bored as I am.
Alright, we're looking for a bus. We need to find a bus.
Nope, still no sign of him.
Did you doze off, Rusty? I think you slept through my solving the case.
Yeah, very funny. You just give me a nudge if you see him, right?
How about you nudge me?
I think that's a job for your wife.
Oh, Rusty. How long is this bus route?
It actually covers an area around the size of Central Division.
The probability is we'll find it about halfway around.
Bad luck says we'll be chasing it all night.
This is starting to grate a little.
You know, whatever happened to the joys of regular search? Dogged police work, you know?
They went out the window about 2 blocks ago.
Hey, this could be a Cole Phelps I'll grow to love.
Don't count on it.
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road. There's the bus, Cole. Turn on the siren and pull her over.
There's some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers. He left the broad alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These bows hate cops.
We're looking for a tall, disfigured man at the camp.
Bro.
Could be difficult.
That's
Most thumbs look
insane.
deformed to me.
Come on, Rusty. This isn't gothic fiction. Hobos are just like you or me. They're just
Bro.
men who've fallen on hard times.
That's a new.
You ain't
That's
much
a
of
new
a
slang.
detective,
That's a
Phelps.
new
You think of hobos like me. Clue number 1.
vulgar
How do I
slang
smell?
against
Of
hobos.
alcohol and stale sweat. You know, I may be onto
That
something.
bow.
Very funny, Phelps.
Oh my god. Bows, bro. That's insane. Bro, why does he have a shotgun? Is it finna go down at the homeless camp, bro?
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
Hey, yo, what?
Get us far. We need you to stay copacetic, Phelps. We need to hold out to the cavalry now.
How do we do that?
Like this.
That's a guy.
Keep him down, Phelps.
If you want
Killing
your
make you feel
rightful
powerful.
share, we need to fight for it.
We? Okay. We?
Hope you don't
Me? We. Alright. He gave me a little good little 2-piece.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Interesting. The fact that he just came in with a shotgun, bro, and just started blasting homeless people.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it. See what
All
you find.
right. Newspaper time.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
All right.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope
Hey.
peddlers need part-time jobs?
Hey, yo.
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is
That's
with
her thing.
gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
It's her thing.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Wow. I wonder what that does to tie into the story, bro. Oh, ropey. And it's bloody.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terreldson's chin.
And her handbag. Coins.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Yeah. He did it. We gotta pin it on him.
Not sure this means much.
Alright, we got the guy.
Husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
Yep. Gotta get the confession. Gotta get a confession. We know that he did it. We just gotta get him to say that he did it. We need a confession. Yeah, we know that he did it, but we just need to get a confession. We just need to go ahead and get a confession. Where you got him at? And where? You got him in here? Yeah.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Where is your
Why
mom?
did you kill Mrs. Terreldson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
Hey, yo.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terreldson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
Hey, yo.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terreldson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Hey, yo.
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
You have an alibi? Someone reliable. Someone who will be around on the day of the trial.
Fuck your trial. The capitalist system needs another victim from amongst the masses.
So be it.
Hey,
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
that guy's insane. That guy's insane.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Tight. 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 Down, 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 down. I think I was supposed to go good cop at the bartender thing. It's cool though. That's the one we missed. Alright. We'll be back. Oh, never mind. I might as well gonna keep it rolling. I'll keep it rolling for right now. This will be on there.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away.